Shalom. So, Israel. At least 32 rockets shot at Israel on Tuesday, 12 people injured. The IDF struck targets in Gaza on Tuesday night and in the early hours of Wednesday morning after 32 rockets and mortars were fired from the Gaza Strip to southern Israel throughout the day, with 2 rockets even hitting Sderot and wounding at least 12 civilians. A senior security official said there would be additional responses from the IDF. The first round of rockets started just hours after Palestinian Islamic Jihad official Kader Adnan died following a 3-month-long hunger strike against his being held in administrative detention. The first round of rockets started just hours then, and the Palestinians and Hamas took responsibility for the rocket fire. Later Tuesday afternoon, 22 rockets were fired, this time by a mix of Hamas and Palestinian Islamic Jihad, causing sirens to go off in various places. 4 rockets were intercepted, 16 landed in open fields, 2 struck urban areas according to the IDF. 1 rocket hit a construction site, another hit a yard of a home in the city, and they fired this at the time when kids come out of school, that they had to take the kids and shelter them. At least 12 civilians wounded from the shrapnel of the rockets, including a foreign laborer from China in his mid-20s. The Chinese worker was initially in serious condition, the rest not so serious. In response to the rockets, the mayor of Sderot, Alon Davidi, called on the government to stop acting with restraint and eliminate the heads of Hamas and Palestinian Islamic Jihad. 22 rockets were fired to Sderot and surrounding towns with the goal of murdering Israeli civilians. It's impossible to keep acting with restraint, he said. I agree with him. I once again call on the Prime Minister, Defense Minister and Cabinet to eliminate the leaders of Hamas and Palestinian Islamic Jihad. We operate in areas much further away, but for somewhere just a kilometer away, we're not doing enough to stop them. The IDF is currently investigating the reasons for the Iron Dome having just a 71% success ratio in this recent rocket attack. A hacker group, Anonymous Sudan, claimed that it managed to disable the Israeli rocket warning system. Multiple mortars were also fired from the strip. Israel and Palestinian armed groups in Gaza agreed to a ceasefire early on Wednesday. The reciprocal and simultaneous ceasefire went into effect at 3:30 a.m. and was brought about with efforts from Egyptian, Qatari, and United Nations officials. I honestly don't think there should be a ceasefire. I think they should eliminate the monster, cut the heads off the beast, and deal with it. Because why allow your civilians to be living in fear and attacked with rockets all the time? And now they've tested the dome and it's at 70%. They're going to test it again, and they're going to come again. There's war coming. Israel needs to strike Iran, and Israel needs to show strength. This is that moment that they're called to stand up now and be counted. Pray for the peace of Jerusalem. Pray for Israeli civilians. God bless. Keep looking up. Shalom.